So I'm gonna make these rice and lentils with caramelized onions. And I'm gonna start by cooking my lentils. And I'm adding 3 bay leaves to water that I'm bringing to a boil, but I'm not gonna add any salt because I want the lentils to soften. So I'm going to add a cup of brown lentils, partially cover, leave these at medium heat, and then I'm gonna get started with caramelizing my onion. I have a big, heavy pot that I'm heating over medium heat, and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of olive oil. So I'm going to coarsely chop 2 large onions. Does this seem like a lot of onion? Well, it's not, because it's going to cook in this olive oil for a while until it softens and caramelizes and becomes completely irresistible. And we're gonna do that by cooking the onion over medium heat for like 10 minutes. My lentils are ready. We want them to be soft. But we want them to still have a bite. So I'm going to drain them. So this is when you know that the onions are ready, when they're super soft and translucent inside. You want to take the onion almost to the extreme. Not burnt, but like charring almost. And also look at the bottom of my pan. All of this browning is extremely flavorful. And when I add the liquid, then this is going to the glaze and all that flavor is going to go into the rice. I'm adding the lentils. And then I'm adding my spices. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, a 1/2 teaspoon of ancho chile, and I'm adding 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of ground coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. So kind of Middle Eastern, but then it has that Mexican thing in there with the ancho chile and the cumin. So I'm making some room right here in the middle. I'm adding a little bit more oil, and then I'm adding my 2 cups of jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is so perfumed and fragrant, and it's just irresistible. It smells rich. So I want my rice to cook a little bit before I add my liquid. I want the rice to get enrobed and coated in the oil. Jasmine rice grains like cling to each other in a deliciously sticky way when you cook it. And I'm gonna add a very generous teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to add 5 cups of chicken broth, which is already hot, just to speed the cooking of my rice. Ah, I love these. And now I'm gonna scrape the bottom of the pot, which is going to make for a much more flavorful dish. And the moment you see not the little bubbles, but the really big, aggressive bubbles, that's when you're gonna cover the pot, reduce the heat to the lowest possible setting, and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes.